So, hello and welcome. This is the Lionsgate transmission. Welcome, Asil.
Hello, Jules. Hello, Prageet. And hello, everyone that's joining from all around the world.
Yeah, it's beautiful. As people have been checking in, there are literally people all over the world joining us, and it's really, really wonderful and exciting to feel as you connect. So let's intentionally just connect, as many of the Stargate people have done, and just see, can you feel that energy that we create almost instantly when we intend to connect together? It's really, really beautiful. And today, as we move through this Lionsgate experience, we were actually talking to somebody yesterday in our time where Lionsgate has already started in Australia. And so there's this wave of Lionsgate energy where there are literally hundreds and hundreds of groups of people all coming together to celebrate this incredible galactic connection with the Lyrans and the Syrians. And it's a very, very important energetic time. What
Well,
are your,
you know,
yeah.
every year, I remember when we did Lionsgate together for the first time, I think that was from Mount Shasta, it kind of, for me, felt like such a potentiated energy, not just the fact that we came together to do it and our communities came together to do it, but it was also the alignment of, Sirius and our sun and the earth. And in the combination of all of those, with what humanity is currently going through and its awakening and the rising energies of that, it just felt like something monumental was happening.
Mm.
And every Lionsgate has been like building on top of the previous Lionsgate. It's not ever feeling like the same Lionsgate like last year. It always feels like there's one notch that's put turned on, and so we never know what type of energy, what type of power we are receiving, we are getting at any given point every time a new alignment like this is present. So for me, it is a beautiful moment to come, both to surrender and open to the channels and witness the magic that comes through.
Mm.
I love that you're saying that. So it's like every year this alignment happens with the Earth, our sun, and Sirius. And every year we're being up leveled. To me, it feels like this year we're being like more than ever before,
Mm.
given kind of like access to these states of consciousness
Mm.
that are radically new. So I can totally relate to what you're saying. And for me, it's like this is what's exciting. It's
Mm.
like we get to discover what levels of consciousness are available to us now. And this is our intention for this live stream is we're going to bring it with the energy and the transmissions and do a really powerful meditation.
Yeah, years ago, Alcazar said that human consciousness has been going very, very level, not growing very much. And then it started in the 60s to accelerate. But now we're at this point. We're not here yet, but we're at this accelerating point, and people are feeling it. And I know when we've talked before, Seal, that the work that you're doing and the Stargate work is jumping incrementally almost every single workshop that we do and every single online experience is getting stronger and stronger.
How's that for you guys when you basically every workshop you're entering? It's for me similarly, but I just wanted to hear your perspective. You never know what you're gonna get, and you are
Mm-hmm.
basically entering a new realm of possibilities, a new potency of energy. Just like, I do, it's a lot of trust, right? It's always so much trust that's required that we have
Mm.
developed over practice and building and developing this relationship with our channels, with our guides, with our communities, that we can actually trust into this unknown. I just wanted to hear from you guys, like, how do you experience this entering consistently into a new level?
Well, it's interesting because Jules and I usually sit down before whatever we're doing and say, okay, what's going to happen? And it's always a blank slate. We don't know until we literally start opening our mouths what's going to happen. But for me, and also what Alcazar said, is that move from trust into knowing. And basically, I'm in a state now where I know that what's going to come through is going to be perfect.
Mhm,
And so it's not so much a trust anymore,
mhm.
although there's always a wobble sometimes, oh, I feel terrible. I don't know what's going to happen. I didn't sleep last night. And as soon as Alcazar comes in, the energy is there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The image I'm getting, Asil, is like getting ready to jump out of a plane, right? Like for me, it's a pure thrill ride. And it's like we don't know what's going to happen, but we know that we're going to fly. We know that there's going to be the feeling of the field and that it's always going to feel fresh and throw us deep into the now
Mhm.
moment, deep into these higher states. And we know that at a certain point, we're going to pull the cord and our parachute's going to come. So it's like we know the steps. Like every workshop, it's like we know that certain things happen. And that's what I've like learned to lean into. And the not knowing is like a great delight at this point.
Mm,
So we're coming together with Stargate community and Evolution One community, and we've all, each member of our communities, have been reporting this, like as Leslie wrote in the chat, being catapulted into higher states more than ever before. And so we're coming together in person in September in Slovenia. It's like we have no idea what's going to happen, but we've been given glimpses. And this workshop is called Accelerated Ascension for a reason.
mm. It's interesting what you said about not knowing. It reminded me of something that I heard Osho saying. And he said, not knowing is the most intimate. And what that meant for me was if you have any sense, any knowingness about what's going to happen, you're missing the actual event. Your projection is flavoring and limiting. So not knowing gives you a really deeper, much deeper taste of existence, of the oneness.
Yeah, it brings you out of your preconceived notions or your filters from the mind, and it throws you into that space where you're in actual contact with universal intelligence, which is beyond our humanness.
Mm.
There is many community members are curious about my experience of when a workshop is delivered. They're like, oh, it was very powerful for us. Like, how was it for you? Like, what do you experience? We're curious about your perspective. And I say, I'm like a little kid that's like consistently in awe and in this state of being surprised over surprised over surprised in like the most beautiful way. It's like, first day of Christmas and I'm opening my gifts or something like that. It's like being in that state of eternally being held, knowing and feeling that everything is beautiful. Everything is love. Like I really sense that in every cell of my body. And therefore, every single time I come out of it, like I wish I could just stay in that state all the time. And that is that non-dual state of oneness, that unity, and that unconditional love of creation. And so when I tell people, it's like, every time I'm in awe. It never gets old. It's always new. It's always fresh. And every single time a part of me feels like it is dying in order to be reborn into this non-dual, into this unity consciousness in that moment of the connection, not just with higher planes of existence, but with all of those that are present. We become one for a moment, like really experience that oneness.
Yeah, I mean, I totally resonate with that. When I come out of an experience, I often say to Jules, how was that? Because in the moment when the energy is coming through, I'm just like so present with it, catching the next word as it is delivered. But afterwards, it's like I almost have no memory, just the incredible vibration of the energy in my field. Yeah.
Amazing. I'm already starting to feel the energy come really, strong. There's a lot of presence here and a lot of beautiful people, community, practitioners who have been on this journey with us, with you for many, many years, some of them for decades maybe with you, right? So
Yeah.
it's such a blessing to come together, not just to develop on top of what we have developed, but also create a field that sends these ripples out. As you said, Pragit, these waves that are going across the planet as people are doing their gatherings, their
Mm.
connection, their expansion into unity consciousness. And I truly believe that these ripples that move through this field that we have created, through the morphogenetic field, as you say,
Mm.
really affect humanity. And so it's not just for us, but it is also a service to humanity.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's time to see what the other guys have to say. So very often when Alcazar comes through, he'll say, tune into the energy behind the words. The words are there for the mind and for the mind to feel comfortable and to have a level of understanding of what's being shared. But the deeper gift that's coming is through the energy behind the words. And so sometimes I'd suggest close your eyes as the channeling happens. If you're new to this, then you can watch for a while. Of course, that's up to you. But if you close your eyes and relax, sometimes there'll be more of a subtle connection to the energy that's being shared. I see Alcazar's already with Julianne.
I'm just tuning into the
Oh,
energy, sir.
okay. Beloved ones, we are with you still. We are Alcazar. We are here to assist in the awakening of humanity. And we say to you all, you are doing well. You have already been discussing bringing awareness to this wave of energy that's being created as more people around your world connect into in their particular time to the alignment that is occurring, that is drawing you all to meditate together in this moment. So, first of all, we invite you just to connect to that wave of energy which has been building as thousands of people bring their intention to align beyond your earthly plane, to connect energetically at this moment of your time, to allow new energies to support this process, yet another step upwards into greater awareness, greater consciousness. And so that is the invitation right now. All these different events that have been happening from your universe to your earth, each bring a very powerful, energetic uplift. Your solar flares bring an energy, and they have been so strong and very significant changes, subtle changes, perhaps initially not even felt. But these are changing your very biology, if you can allow them. They are working on the multidimensional nature of who you are. And this alignment is another big step in the process for you as humanity and also individually. And so we are inviting you to be very present, relaxed in this experience together as we are talking to you. And later, when we bring a meditation experience to you, see if you can simply be in a deeper, relaxed state. We will support you with this, as most of you already know. Mm.
And so, beloved ones, humanity is on this accelerated trajectory. You can see around your world in more ways than one. There is this acceleration happening. You can see it in your technology with the relatively recent introduction of your AI, which is about to change everything. And you can see it in your political schemes around the world. There is a feeling almost as if humanity is being shaken to its core. And so this is a critical time period for you who are on the leading edge of consciousness. And we are talking to you. If you are hearing these words, you are drawn into these experiences for a reason. These seeds have been planted within you for eons. Many of you are part of what we call a planetary transformation or transition team. You specialize as a soul, as a being, in incarnating time and time again. You enter a system like the earth, and you go down in consciousness as humanity goes down. And when it is time, you specialize in hearing the call first from deep within, the call that says, it is time. Reawaken, re-embody who you truly are. For each and every one of you has a sense that who you truly are is vast. And so we say to you, those of you on the leading edge of consciousness, be present in this time, because this is a critical time for humanity. Take every opportunity, not just this particular gathering, this particular workshop these three are talking about, but every opportunity to taste the divine in your lived experience. For as you taste the divine, you bring it to the earth. You become the connection point that creates a field of oneness. And it is this field of oneness that is so direly needed for humanity's evolution right now, because you are evolving at rapid rates.
This energetic that you are creating together in this moment and in these next few moments together are shifting literally shifting the vibration of the morphic field of humanity. You are probably aware of the incredible conflicts happening around your world. There are many more than are being made available via your various medias. There is so much conflict. There is so much chaos. And beloved ones, we invite you in this process to rise above the chaos. It can be happening all around you. It will continue to happen, and in many places, it will get much worse before it gets better. We are saying to you, it is of great importance for each one of you to raise your vibration above that low frequency of chaos, one side against the other. Understand this. Even if you are in this conflict with others, understand you are still in separation. Let go of the judgment, the right and wrong. Move into your heart center, into your beingness. Raise your vibration with us and the thousands and thousands of people around your world doing this similar practices. Because this higher vibration will start to dilute the conflict, the separation. Understand this well. The work that you are doing together and the work that will be amplified, magnified, and radiated to humanity in your Slovenian gathering. This is a transformative energy you are calling forth. When you connect to the various guides that are working with you and through you, when you connect in that way, you are giving us permission to energize you so that you, as the representative of humanity, can radiate your energy amplified by our love for humanity. And you are radiating this. The whole universe is wanting to support. But we are limited in a sense that we require your receptivity, your invitation to work with us. And so, beloved ones, we are here. We are with you. Open your hearts. We thank you.
Greetings. We are Elohim. On this journey of awakening, you recognize that your life and all lives before, all moments before, have served a purpose. Despite the mind's ability to fully understand each of these purposes, an inner knowing establishes in a deeply present moment. A knowing that life, as it has unfolded, provided moments and experiences, challenging and beautiful, destructive and creative, to provide for an experience full of potential and opportunity for learning and evolution as a soul container as well as a collective consciousness. The rising energies on this earth, the amplification of these rising energies through the various alignments of cosmological bodies in your known universe, fuel this evolutionary process, the completion of cycles, are accelerated. The opportunities for learning are accelerated. Your healing, as well as the polarization within and outside of your self, is accelerated. Yet only for the purpose for these learnings to be integrated, to be aligned, and to be completed. Through the completions, you become more present. You develop a stronger connection with all of existence, an energetic presence. The love of creation moves through you, a love that fuels you and all of those around you, a deeper understanding of life itself, of humanity itself, and the human experience itself, a greater appreciation for this human form and the full spectrum of experiences that it brings. A greater sense of love and compassion emerges as a result of this presence that will change and has changed you, that will change and has changed others around you. Therefore, the frequency you hold shifts. The frequency held by this collective gathering permeates through all of humanity. Waves of energy, as they move through you, as they amplify in this field, through the synchronized energies of all of you, humanity receives the benefits of this potentiated love. You are therefore a bridge. You are therefore the key for this accelerated evolutionary process, for the completion of cycles through the expansion of consciousness. Moments like these prepare you and humanity for the next moments to come. As the energies rise, you prepare your vessels as well as the energetic field of humanity, of human consciousness on Earth, for the rising energies as they move in waves. The waves of these rising energies will get stronger and stronger. Therefore, this form of practice, this form of gathering allows you to receive these energies with grace. Your ability to receive, and therefore your ability to transmit, defines your ability to navigate these waves that are strengthening. The rising energies can therefore be witnessed and received as fuel, as love, as an expression of this existence for your evolution. Therefore, in this present moment, as you witness the moment itself, the future is not written, does not exist. The past is complete, and the more cycles of the past have completed, the stronger your presence becomes. The way you project into the future becomes purified and aligned. Your state of being projects the possibilities for humanity, for yourself, for a future full of potential. Therefore, receive our support to assist you in your greater alignment within, in your activation of these ascension templates reserved, designed for a time of great accelerated awakening during the ascension process of humanity. As these templates activate within you, you will witness your ability to receive, to be present, your ability to love, your ability to hold expanded states of consciousness will stabilize within you and allow you to be a vessel of the divine, allow you to feel held, supported, part of consciousness, part of existence, part of all of humanity, being one. A unity consciousness has emerged through the development, through the alignment, through the activation of these ascension templates. Thank you for listening to our words.
Beautiful. And so now we're going to invite everyone to move into a meditation. We're going to start the meditation with the Stargate energies. We're going to take us up to a higher frequency where there's a potential for each one of us to experience in a much stronger way the energies of the Syrians, the energies of the Lyrans, and the energies of perhaps others who are invited into the meditation. And once we've set this field, we'll be asking a seal to return again and to bring yet another energetic transmission and alignment to assist each one of us in our own process.
So it's important as we go into this meditation to understand that when we hand it to a seal, there will be words, and then there's going to be energetic adjustments. Asil, do you want to explain how this works? Because often it's in silence. And so I want to make sure people know to really stay present with the field.
Yes. So the meditation allows us to synchronize, allows us to be clear, allows us to be very, very present. In that state, the guides deliver an energetic alignment and adjustment. It's basically through a particular technology, they project their love and their energy through this field into the greater field of the entire gathering. It's almost like the image that I have is, you know, when you go to a planetarium, there is a sphere through which all the stars are projected into the sphere itself, the planetarium, and you see all the stars moving, right? It feels like that. So there is an energy that moves into the center that then projects that light onto every single person within that sphere. So we're getting imprinted that projected love, that projected potential, that projected adjustment, so we can operate and vibrate at a higher frequency. And that takes a couple minutes for it to be delivered, and you'll notice that the energy will rise, and there will be moments of silence, of receiving these energies.
Great. Thank you for that explanation.
And what a cool image.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to turn our camera off for the meditation, and well, we'll see you there in the field.
So allow your body to be comfortable, relaxed. We strongly suggest that you keep your eyes closed throughout this process. Please don't use the chat at all unless there's difficulties with the technology. In those moments of silence, stay with us. Keep your eyes closed and tune in to the very beautiful energies that are going to be happening. So, close your eyes if you haven't already done so, and relax. We're going to be working with the Stargate technology. For those of you who are unfamiliar with it, just imagine a pyramid when we ask you to visualize a Stargate. Okay, so Alcazar will be guiding this meditation. So let's begin.
And so, beloved ones, we are with you. We are Alcazar, a group of universal masters here to assist in humanity's awakening back into universal consciousness. And so, in this meditation, there is nothing to do. For the human part, it is just to relax into the energy field that will be growing, that will be building throughout this process. Your own superconscious self is directing this process for you. And so we invite you just to relax right now. Be open to the possibility that just by gently receiving the guidance, you are actually co-creating these energy fields. And so the first co-creation here that we always do when we work with the Stargate is inviting each one of you to connect to the energy of the earth, the energy of Gaia. And so to do this, just asking silently within is all that is needed. And so we ask each one of you around the world just to ask inside for the energy of the earth, the energy of Gaia to come up into your body, into your energy field.
And so as you silently ask, feel, and you might feel the earth responding to you, a gentle, supportive energy coming from the very consciousness of your earth, grounding you, supporting you, be present and receptive. Very good. And so now we are going to ask each one of you to invite that which we call the etheric stargate, the consciousness that is anchored within the stargate. And so we are asking you to simply visualize a stargate coming down around you. For those who do not know the stargate, just ask for and visualize a pyramid coming down around you. Because as you do this, you are giving your permission, you are asking for this higher dimensional consciousness to support you during this meditation.
And so asking and visualizing, we are calling for the presence of an etheric stargate.
And if you visualize these structures around you, relax. And as you ask for the structure to work with you or to activate, it will start to radiate a very, very soft, very gentle energy to you.
And so asking inside, we are calling for the activation of all the stargates around the world.
There are many, many thousands of stargates around your world, physical, and right now, the etheric stargates are joining that grid system that is radiating these energies that you will create together, radiating around your planet to humanity. And so simply relaxing. And we are going to vibrate now your etheric stargates or your pyramids. We are going to vibrate it for you. And as we do so, we are going to be vibrating it faster and faster, higher and higher frequencies. And as we do this, we will actually be moving the vibration up through the frequency ranges of the various dimensions. Nothing for you to do except relax.
So we are starting this process right now. All the etheric stargates vibrating in unison, raising their frequency, and we are vibrating all the stargates up through your third dimensional frequencies into the fourth, continuing to accelerate, vibrating through the frequency ranges of your fifth dimension and into the sixth now, and continuing until we reach the seventh dimension where all the stargates pause for a few moments.
And so now, as your stargate is vibrating at the frequency ranges of the seventh dimension, we ask each one of you just to ask inside for your stargate to radiate those seventh dimensional energies to you.
And so we are calling for a strong seventh dimensional energy field in all the stargates around the world.
And simply allowing these gentle energies which start to flow to you. Just simply allowing them to caress you, to vibrate you. For what will happen is that as you continue to be relaxed, these energies will start to vibrate your energetic field, and your own energy will gently start to rise until you are in harmony with those seventh dimensional energetics around you. This is not something you do. Just by relaxing, it happens all by itself. Not trying to feel the energy, just relaxing into it. It is this simple. It is this easy. Nothing to do. Just the relaxation. Just your own energy realigning at this higher vibration. Very good. Very good.
And so now we continue to vibrate all the stargates around the world at a higher, faster frequency. And so we are starting again to accelerate the frequency in all the stargates, moving up through your eighth dimension into the ninth, continuing to accelerate faster and faster through your 10th dimensional frequencies now and into the 11th, where we are vibrating quite rapidly now and moving into your 12th dimensional frequencies, where again, all the stargates are going to gently pause.
And so now we are asking each one of you to ask inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy in your etheric stargate.
So we are calling for a strong 12th dimensional energy field.
And as before, nothing to do. As these energies are gently radiating to you and in fact through you, for these vibrations work on a cellular level, even in your very DNA, supporting a realignment within the physical body and your higher dimensional aspects just by relaxing, just by allowing yourself to bathe in these energies. And as before, slowly, slowly, your own vibration will gently rise until you are vibrating in harmony with the 12th dimensional energies around you. Again, this happens effortlessly. Trying actually gets in the way. Just relaxing. Yes. Very good. And as you relax, you become more sensitive to the presence of the many benevolent beings who are available to assist you and humanity in this awakening process, this rapidly accelerating awakening process. We invite you all now to ask with deep feeling, a desire, as well as an intention, to ask for the presence and support of the angelic realm.
And so we are calling for the presence and the support of the angels.
And now just feel, just notice the energy around you as the angelic presence joins us in this global meditation. You can invite them to come closer, just noticing the energy gently changing around you as the angelic realm embrace us in a safe, warm, energetic feel. Come closer, angels. Feel. Feel the embrace. Very beautiful. Very good. And in this moment of sacred alignment with this powerful being, the sun, whose energies radiate throughout your galaxy and beyond, the very beingness of your sun. And so we ask each one of you to allow for the possibility that you can actually ask the presence, the consciousness of your sun to bring its energies here into this global meditation.
So asking inside, we are calling for the beingness of the sun itself.
And now feel, because here comes the blessing of the sun, the support of the sun. Can you feel that energy, that radiance coming to you, coming into your etheric stargate, connecting, radiating a new level of the sun's presence, simply because you have opened your heart and your minds to receive this additional blessing from this vast being. Very good. And as you bathe in this sunlight, we invite now also the star family of the Syrians, for the alignment enables for us to receive perhaps a little more of the support that they choose to bring to humanity at this beautiful moment of now.
So the beings from Sirius are many, and they are enlightened, highly advanced civilizations. And so we ask each one of you now just to ask inside. We are calling for the presence of the star family from Sirius.
And again, just notice as you ask, can you feel the energy now changing as the Syrians bring their support into this global meditation? Relax and invite them to come closer. Invite their loving support to touch you deeper, if you wish, if you will, opening and receiving the Syrians. Yes. Supported by the angels, the consciousness of the sun, the Syrians. There is also at this time an opportunity to connect more deeply with extremely advanced beings, the Lyrans. And so we invite each one of you to ask inside for the star family from Lyra to connect, to support, to join us in this global meditation.
And so asking inside, we are calling for the presence of the Lyrans.
And just feel, here they come. The energy again gently changing as they bring their energetic to each one of us. Feeling the energy coming gently to you. And again, if you wish, invite them to come closer, bringing more of their presence to you. Yes. Very good. Very good. And as you all know, there are many enlightened, benevolent star families. So let us just have an open invitation right now to all the star families who are available to assist in this ascension process, to bring their energies also into this global meditation.
So asking with feeling, we are calling for the presence of all the benevolent star families.
And feel, here they come, almost like a warm blanket of energy coming into this meditation, joining all those who are here with us already. Yes. The star families are waiting, welcoming the ascension of humanity and the ascension of this, your beautiful earth. They are here supporting. Open your hearts, your minds to the potential of support that is already available to each one of us. Yeah. Very good. Very good. There are those whom you call your ascended masters. They have walked the earth. They have reached that state that you call enlightenment and have moved on to the next level. But they are very available, always available to assist each one of us, to assist humanity at this incredibly important moment on your timeline. So again, we invite each one of you to invite all the ascended masters to bring their support at this very potent time on your earth.
And so we are calling for the presence of all the enlightened beings who have walked this earth, the ascended masters.
And feel once more as the masters bring their support to this global gathering, bringing another beautiful supportive, energetic, the masters, returning energetically to complete that which they have started over thousands of years, feeling their presence, allowing their support. Very good. And together in this energy field, let us all intend to connect consciously with each other around the world. So bringing your intention to connect to the thousands of people participating right now in this meditative moment. Feel. Very good. And now let us consciously intend to add this meditational energy we are creating and holding together. Let us intend to add this to the wave of eight energies that have been moving around the planet, supporting humanity. Let us consciously add this beautiful energetic to the wave moving around your earth, touching humanity. Very good. And now we are going to invite this one, Asil, to bring through yet more beautiful energetics and then an energy alignment for each one of us. So hold this beautiful, relaxed energy as we take you deeper through this one, Asil.
As you find yourself in this deeply present moment, you are all that exists. You are all with one. You are merely an expression of that collective consciousness. You are observing yourself and all others. All expressions of consciousness are part of you and your observation. Continue to hold your presence and pure observation in this non-dualistic, neutral state of being. A state of being that allows this unconditional love of creation to move through you, to amplify through you, to fill this field that is established with the potential it can carry. To increase your individualized as well as the field's capacity, we will deliver energetic adjustments that will allow a greater alignment to be held within you, individually, and within this field established through all of you. With the increased support of all the energies and forms of consciousness present, the energy potential that is present will be able to be received and transmitted across this earth through all of humanity, through all beings, in physical and in non-physical form. It is therefore a great service to yourself and to all of humanity, to all beings, to the earth itself, to all of consciousness, even on higher planes. A moment in existence, making waves across all planes of consciousness. A moment of true potential. A moment of great love. We will now commence with the adjustments. Expand your mind even further. Allow yourself to dissolve beyond space and time, beyond any identity, any perspective assumed. Each adjustment provided delivers to the mind, to the body, to the heart, to your energetic spiritual construct, to the field established by all of you coming together, to the earth itself, to your connection with the earth, to your connection with celestial bodies, your sun, many suns, to the sons of Sirius, unique frequencies, unique flavors of this love of creation being able to be received by you. And through this consciousness bridge established, we will now increase the flow of energy as you have received the adjustments that will allow you to receive even more deeply at greater capacity. Just let the energy move through you. Let it move through this field. Let it overflow through your being, through all the bodies of your being. Witness as it moves across the plains, across the earth. Witness as it clears, as it aligns, as it enlightens. While many energies are available at any point of your timeline, on certain alignments, a unique frequency is available, just as is today. An energy to support your evolution, humanity's evolution, and all forms of consciousness affected and impacted by your awakening and your evolution as a consciousness, as a collective. A great set of deliveries, adjustments, and alignments will be provided to all of you at the next larger gathering for those of you ready to receive, to be amplifiers and transmitters of this unconditional love of creation. Thank you for your opening, for your presence, for you stepping into your greatest potential. This transmission is complete.
And just stay with this beautiful, energetic, allowing these energies to integrate a little more. Mm.
And when you're ready, we invite you to gently bring your awareness all the way back, stretching the body, moving intuitively, perhaps. Taking a deep breath, witnessing your level of consciousness as you integrate back into human form.
Hmm. So when you're ready, you can allow the eyes to come open. We'll turn our cameras back on. Thank you, Asil. I could really feel that beautiful, energetic adjustment. I'm still vibrating with it.
Mm.
Mm.
After moments like this, words are a little difficult.
Yeah.
It's also a very
This is
unique form of experiencing love. Like the love of existence, the love of creation, the love of the guides for us and our process, the love of each other.
this is just a small taste of our potential. We're going to be coming together for 4 days with this incredible support from beyond the physical.
Mm.
And if what's been happening continues to grow and expand, I can't even imagine how it's going to be in Slovenia.
Mm.
I feel like it's gonna be a big deal. Honestly, I feel like most of this year it's been about preparing towards accelerated ascension. It's really been like this peace that I feel is building in the field, it's building within me, it's building within us. And
Mm.
so everything we've been doing so far feels like it's been a preparation to be able to receive the magnitude of that delivery, of that gift, of that transmission, that set of transmissions.
Mm.
So I'm super excited.
Absolutely. And I resonate with that greatly. Right now, Prageet and I are doing a daily meditation series with our Stargate community called Awakening to Oneness. And we both independently got this flash of information from Alcazar that we're building this container and building this field and building the capacity to hold these higher states and this stillness in particular, this silence that's beyond this reality. And that all of this is going to culminate. It ends right before Accelerated Ascension 3. It's going to culminate in what is essentially going to be like a rocket ship into higher consciousness when we're all together.
Yeah, this is the third time that we've done this together. And in the two previous experiences afterwards, we've come out of it saying, wow, that was beyond what we expected. And so now I'm expecting something that's beyond what I may expect.
Yeah.
What's fascinating is I still have community members and Stargate community members, Evolution 1 community members, still talking to me about the deliveries of Accelerated Ascension years ago. It's like such an ingrained piece that has made a quantum leap within their development. And they can pinpoint back to that delivery. And Torrent of Light is part of that too, by the way. That's also mentioned many, many times.
Yeah, Torrent of Light was the first collaboration we ever did.
Yeah. Wow. So something unique happens for us, and I assume for you guys as well, when we come together, that is beyond our individualized deliveries, beyond what we can maybe do individually as, you know, our own communities, or that coming together, there is something else that's present that takes us to that next level, and I'm super excited for that.
Absolutely. The field, even before we hand it to you, and even in this short transmission, it's like the field is already so different just because we're co-creating it. It's fascinating.
Yeah, some beautiful supportive comments coming in the chat. There's quite a long one which looks like it's in Russian, but I can't read that yet. It's passed on now to us. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we always love to take a moment to tune in with people's experiences. So if you want to share anything about what happened for you, you can go ahead and write into the chat.
Yeah. Dagmar is saying, wow, so deep. At the end of the transmission, I felt my heartbeat expanding and is one heartbeat of all. Yeah. Beautiful. Terry is saying, very strong and so beautiful. Thank you so much. And Carol is saying, wow, I was burning up and someone else was experiencing body chills.
Yeah. Yeah, I started to experience something like that during this one too.
Yeah. John is saying it's wonderful to be together as both Stargate and Evolution 1 are truly one in love. Yes. Thank you.
Leslie
I
is
feel
saying
that, man.
delightful. Yeah, sweet. Delightful energetics. My dog is still deep in meditation.
Yeah. Somebody a little earlier was saying that there were 6 of them all gathered together sharing this experience. Yeah.
And Dr. Jenny is saying, as the Elohim sent the transmission, I felt that I was dissolving into the oneness and expanding at the same time. I am tingling all over.
And somebody who's down as paying it forward is saying, wow, wow, wow. It's so freaking powerful and beautiful connecting with the Stargate community in the field of oneness in this moment of now. Yeah.
And Jackie is saying, I can feel my pineal gland pulsating inside my brain. Wow. April saying, I feel so light.
Monica is saying, my head and chest are vibrating a lot. I feel like it's much more than this 3D reality.
Camilla is saying, when we called in the 8-8 energies, I saw a bright light of orange, red, and white So bright and vibrant. Thank you.
Mm.
Mm.
And Lori saying, I felt deep love and I felt totally expanded. I still feel the expansion.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow. Somebody is saying, what do you see happening in 2025?
That's a great question.
Yeah. Well, externally more chaos, internally more ascension.
Yes,
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way we can face our external challenges is by having a greater alignment, stronger connection, a clear consciousness, an expanded consciousness, more of these gatherings as a
Yeah.
community growing and evolving. This is how we make change happen, the type of change we want to see in the world.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I think Alcazar mentioned it at the beginning, the chaos and the violence and the contradiction that's happening. And even around the world on the level of politics, it's so confrontational. It's so putting down the others. It's bringing all our consciousness down. It's time to disconnect from that external reality and to really focus on our own opening and growing awareness so that we can bring this incredible energy that's being offered through us all to humanity.
Mm-hmm.
It's so, so important. And Alcazar has been stressing community and coming together. And I know we've all been in our different ways, connecting with other presenters also, sharing the different ways and coming together in different ways. And this is so vital at this time. We can't stress it enough. And so it's important if you're feeling out there alone, don't be, connect.
Mm.
We have this wonderful internet system now. Don't feel alone. Connect. Yeah. That's so important. And it's going to get worse out there, to be honest. It's going to get a lot worse. And so uplifting each other and ourselves is going to become more and more vital to stay centered, to stay functioning in the world.
Mm.
Yeah.
And creating these fields of high frequency,
Mm.
not just momentarily, but also sustainably, so we can continue to hold them with less effort and all the time, not just in moments of meditation. So
Yeah,
that,
that's interesting. Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
that's basically what the guys have been saying to us. Is like, yes, you can get to these states momentarily, but it's not just about going into these states and coming back down and consistently hunting for the next, uh, up and down experience, but really every up establishes a foundation within you, a new balance, a new structure, so you can hold these frequencies much more easily. You can get into them by just momentarily closing your eyes and tapping into that right away and changing the energy within you, changing the energy outside of you. Even if you go through fluctuations in your life and volatility in your life, you have the tools to return back into your center, into your alignment with much quicker ability to recover and align.
Mm. And it was great because just today we got reminded of a comment that somebody written in after our experience, this daily thing that we've been doing. And she was saying, I can feel and be part of this energy as I move about my daily life. I can draw on it, be in it. That's paraphrasing. I don't remember her exact words, but it was such a great joy hearing that it's beginning to happen. People are beginning to tap into this energy almost at will.
Yeah.
And that's so vitally important as we move into this next year or two.
Absolutely.
And there's a magic to what we're talking about that's beyond anything we can describe. But Asil, you hit it so like closely in pinpointing that when we're in those highs, this structure is established for us to reach those more effortlessly. But like the magic to me is we're doing work that is as powerful as a psychedelic, for example, but there's no psychedelic. It's the field. So this is universal consciousness that's coming in and configuring our receptivity in a way that it's some kind of divine alchemy that we're actually doing here. And to me, like that is the most fascinating journey that we could possibly be on. Because in those glimpses of higher states, we see who we are. We glimpse that divine love that's there for us. And like my parachute analogy, we like we float in those higher states with that higher perspective and we gently come back to ground state. But there is the potential for each and every one of us for us to pop, for us to like reach what is called enlightenment. And there may even be a new form of enlightenment coming for humanity.
That's interesting.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
We'll talk more about that later.
It's always been an individual experience in the past.
Right.
Now it's
Yeah,
a collective.
Yeah. Yeah. Christy is saying, I simply love these Stargate Evolution 1 collaborations. Match made in heavenly realms. Yeah. And Begona is saying that this is very beautiful and powerful. I cannot go to Slovenia. How can I participate on this end?
So this would be a good time to share the screen and invite you all to take a look at our registration page, which is incredibly beautiful. And if you can come in person, we highly, highly, highly recommend that you do. For us, for Stargate, this is the last event we're doing in Europe for
who knows
how long, but definitely for the rest of 2024.
And beyond. Yeah.
Yeah, and into 2025. So please come in person, lend your energy, connect. There's really nothing like being here in the physical. So this is our sign up page. You can go to stargate.live/AA3event to sign up. And we're just going to scroll through the page gently.
Slowly.
Because if you can't come in person, there is a live stream. So you can click to join us in person or experience the live stream. And we want to make sure you know this is very affordable. So the discounted price is $55. The above
for the live stream.
The above and beyond price is $111. Support us at the level that you can, and also know that we can support you. So if you are feeling called and you don't have the funds to join us right now, just write to our support team, support@thestargateexperience.com.
Slow down.
And we can help you. Because this work is, our mission is to make it available to the world.
And that's why we invite some people who can afford the above and beyond, because your generosity is supporting so many other people to participate.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for us to continue to reach out through Ascension 1 and Stargate, reaching out to find more people who are desperate, literally getting desperate out there in the world.
And you can see we're going to have translation into many languages.
7 different languages there, plus the English, of course.
So Spanish, Hungarian, Slovenian, and
Italian.
Italian are all going to have, and Czech are all going to have in-person translation available in Slovenia. So you can all come in person also. And then for Portuguese and Bulgarian, that will be online translation through Zoom.
But you will be able to hear it in the group room. Is that correct?
I think so.
Yes. So you can be in the group room
On
and
Zoom
on Zoom.
and hearing translation. This is something that we're still kind of testing. So come at knowing that,
Yeah. No.
but yeah. And this is our retreat venue, the Bernardine Hotel. And this is a hotel complex. So there's a 5-star, a 4-star, and a 3-star hotel, all within walking distance of our event venue. And it's all on the coastline in the Mediterranean.
When were we there last?
We were there last in 2019.
2019. Since then, the hotels have been renovated. So you're going to be moving into a beautiful room. And the 3-star hotel is very reasonable. And as I said, just been renovated. So come join us. Look there on the left-hand side there, you can see
Oh, yeah. These are the hotels.
these are the hotels. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. So, yeah, and you can also connect in this online community that we've set up to share rides or accommodation or travel together.
Yeah.
So this is we really want to invite you in person if you can't tell. And that's because we know how powerful this workshop is going to be, but there is also the live stream.
Yeah. Oh,
I
this
can't
feels
wait.
so
I'm already there. I'm already,
Yeah.
I'm already in the Mediterranean Sea in Port Roche, and
Yeah.
very excited.
Gabriel is saying, meeting you all there in September, traveling there from Argentina.
Awesome.
Wow.
Thank you, Gabriel.
Anna is saying, I will be there in Slovenia. Yes. All right.
Oh, we'll have a lot of global community traveling in from all parts of the world, so I'm
Yeah.
very excited for that.
Yeah.
There's nothing like being in the same space for a period of time together and going through these
Yeah.
incredibly divine deliveries and transmissions.
Yeah. It's not just the togetherness amplifies everything.
Mhm.
It's just meeting people from all over the world and finding that connection that you recognize we're all in this space together. I
Mhm.
mean, it blows me away every time we do these gatherings. Just people from dozens and dozens of countries. It's amazing. And there's just somebody coming from Argentina,
Yeah.
you know?
And we're going to have time in the afternoons. We have a longer lunch break so that people can go out and enjoy the sunshine and the sea.
And there's Airbnbs there as well. So if you're with a group of, 4 or 5 or 6 people, it's even more inexpensive because the Airbnbs are also within walking distance.
Mm.
This is set up
Mhm.
amazingly well. And the hotel that we're doing this in absolutely loves us.
Mm.
After 2019, they said, come again. We want you to come again. We'll give you special discounts.
Yeah, and we had a plan to go back
Yes.
in 2020 in April, which of course had to get canceled, but we
Yeah.
had like a huge gathering planned then.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Alcazar said expect 1,000 people. And then, of course,
yeah.
things changed and we had 1,000 people in cars in Greece instead. So,
Yeah. So we're actually doing something special for the live stream this time as well. And that is the workshop is happening live starting at 10 a.m. Central European time. So that live stream will be going out live from the in-person gathering, but the Evolution One team is going to set up a rebroadcast so that people who are in North America can actually experience the sessions from this workshop together.
Yeah.
And we're doing this so that you can all experience building that field together in real time if you wish. There will also, of course, be the replays as usual.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that to happen as well because, I mean, 10 a.m. in Central Europe is like 1 a.m. in California. So,
But you know, it's amazing when we do stuff. There's people that get up at 3 o'clock in the morning in Australia every
Yeah.
day.
Mm.
So whatever works for you.
shout out to Harry the Flying Angel.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Okay. That's about it.
I'm still in the zone of Lionsgate. It's like this field is still with me so strongly.
Yeah.
And what a
Yeah.
pleasure and gift to be able to be doing this work with you guys and
Mm.
with everyone that has joined. So I'm feeling beyond grateful and, as I said, always in awe of the magic of this.
Mm. Yeah.
absolutely.
Much love to you, Asil. Much
Thank
love
you.
to all the team that are working extremely hard, not just to put on this live stream, but to put on all the events that both these groups do around the world. We really need to honor the teams, those people behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And of course, everyone here that's
Yeah.
been joining
A
us.
special shout out to our translators who are here on Zoom with us live. Nice
Yeah.
to see you all.
They're part of the team. Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Blessings, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye, y'all.